Greetings, music lovers. And as we hear the rhythmic strains of the haunting refrain, listen to the whip-wing rhythm of the woodwinds as it rolls around and around, and it comes out here.
Both of you, 25, 25, residential. Fuck you both.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
You're
in a goddamn residential neighborhood. 25, up the hill. See that? 25. Don't you understand?
Chill out, okay?
Chill out yourself, assholes. Yeah. Figure it out. 25. I hope you get a goddamn fucking citation for $1 million, you both pieces of shit.
You live an unhappy life.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck both of you. Yeah, get a speeding ticket, fuckheads.
Just go. She lives an unhappy
life. Fuck off, both of you. Fuck you. Got it?
Go.
Hey, babes. Fuck you. Got it? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm on the outside, babes. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay, go.
Okay. They are doing 40 miles an hour. I'm crossing the street with my goddamn dog. These little pieces of shit.
Just go.
Okay, yeah, just go.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck
Yeah.
you. All I'm asking.
Oh.
Right now. Yeah.
Coming to each and every one of you live inside of the Lisa Marie. Well, what's the difference between this chat and many others? And what's the difference that's going to happen on this channel? This change taking place today. No more side chat on Elvis Travels. Why? Because it feeds the trolls cancer. So now what's going to happen is this. Every channel, troll channel that watches me, and I'm playing the psychology game here, because I'm the master of psychology. What's going to happen now is every troll channel out there is going to have to stream me. And I'm literally going to get in their heads on a whole different level. Because now, all these troll channels, these satellite troll channels, are going to stream me all over the world. They're going to be forced to watch me, stream me, and have a risk. They're taking the risk of a copyright TOS violation. What I have done by accomplishing this, I'm still going to have 200, 300, 400, 500 people watching. I'm still going to have people watching, period. What's going to happen is this. All these channels are going to take the risk of a TOS copyright violation. So every hangout that they do, they're going to have to take down. Otherwise, they're taking a risk of a TOS copyright violation. I'm going to repeat, no one has the permission to use my videos, my images, my voice without my permission. So now what's going to happen is the trolls are in big trouble right now. Really big trouble. This is serious business right now. Well, now, and I get the guidance from the Holy Spirit. It comes from my heart and soul. It comes from my heart and soul. I'm going to take all the troll channels down for copyright TOS violation of using my images, my video. I'm going to do that. And we'll do it. So every troll channel that is risking streaming me to take away viewers from here, they're risking a TOS violation. They're going to be eating along for them. So it's an announcement. Every one of your videos you're going to have to take down, streaming me. So what I've accomplished here, what have I accomplished here with the trolls? I've shut down the cancerous negative energy of the trolls, the ball of energy that's negative. I don't have to listen to your troll comments anymore, because you're not going to give on Super Chat anyway. And you're going to intimidate and bully people who give on Super Chat. You're going to try to dox my friend Tasha and all that. So I've accomplished this. Everyone is going to be forced to watch Elvis Travels. Why? Because all these channels are going to get a strike, and once a channel gets one strike, they can't do a hangout for 3 months. Let me repeat this to you guys. Once a channel gets one strike, you cannot do a hangout for 3 months. So what the trolls are going to do right now is they're going to stream me live, all of them, and they're going to have to take every video down that they stream me live on. Why? Because they're risking a TOS violation, copyright strike. And if I have my laptop with me and they're streaming me live, I can strike them live. So basically they're taking a chance of taking their whole channels down. So I feel good about myself for making this decision today, because the negativity and evil and hate from the trolls is so unprecedented. It's so extreme. It's so inflamed.
I'm having a banana right now. Yeah.
I've never seen this level of hate from people on YouTube, and I've been on YouTube since 2014, and I've seen trolls, and I've seen trolls come and go. But this is to a whole other different level. So I feel great about myself. I don't have to listen to you guys. I don't have to watch you guys. The side chat and show is not going to be about you. The people who watch my channel are going to watch. The whole thing is going to be centered towards me, like the way that I want. Because the show is about me. It's about my life. It's not about you, the trolls. And that's the way I'm going to keep it, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give you trolls the satisfaction to get in my head. I'm not going to acknowledge you. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to ignore you. And this is the best way of ignoring you here. Absolutely the best way. Because I can focus on my message and what I want to say to the people. And the people who really care about me and love me will help me at paypal.me/ElvisTravels. Why? Because the YouTube, the super chat on YouTube, they take away 22% of the money anyway. So, and I only see 78% of the money. So, what's the point of having a super chat and a side chat filled with trolls? So that's how I'm going to run the channel from now on here. The side chat will be shut down. There will be no more side chat on Elvis Travels. There will be no more trolling on Elvis Travels. Every comment that I have, like I said, is already on approval. User ratings are shut off because I'm not going to give the satisfaction of the trolls to give me a thumbs down. And I feel good about myself. I feel like $1 million. And every channel that's going to be streaming me, they're going to be forced now to stream me and stuff. They're going to be in big trouble because they leave those videos up. They're setting themselves up for a TOS, copyright strike violation. It is against YouTube's terms of services to stream any content creator live. It is against YouTube's TOS rules, terms of service, to use my videos, my images, my pictures, my voice, my name, and in your video, in your channel without my permission. It is a copyright violation. So if the trolls want to play Russian roulette and kamikaze and risk getting their channels, getting a strike on their channel and having the punishment of 3 months with no live streaming, then that's up to you guys. That's up to you guys. But to me, this solves a lot of problems. It solves, it makes me feel good about not having to listen and watch the hate, not having to listen and watch my family and friends being attacked, not having to listen and watch the continuous insults and threats and harassment that the trolls dish out on the side chat. It helps me clear my mind and be positive. And I feel good about myself, eliminating the hate from my channel completely. And I agree with the Godfather. He's told me this many times before, to shut the side chat down. And I didn't shut it down. Why? Because the money was coming in. I was making money on Super Chat, and there was a lot of good people watching. But now, everything is shifted towards the trolls and stuff. And there's no purpose of having a side chat anymore. There's absolutely no purpose. So I feel good about myself. I feel positive. I think this is a positive change. I feel more calm. I feel more relaxed. I'm more myself. And people are still going to watch, period, and stuff. And that's the bottom line. So, and that's what it is. So I think this is a positive change that I made. And I made it through just the power of the Holy Spirit working in my heart. Just talking to me saying, you know, this is what you need to do. And I feel good about myself. I feel good about doing it, really. I really do. So, trolls are going to go ahead and stream me. They're going to be afraid. They're going to be taking the videos down on their channels. They're going to be worried about getting a copyright violation. They're going to be worried about stuff. And eventually they're just going to get worn out. They're going to lose their stamina, and they're going to quit and leave YouTube. That's what's going to happen, because every day they're going to think in the back of their minds, am I going to get a TOS violation for copyright strike from the king? They're going to think that in their head every day. Should I stop? Should I risk this? Is it worth it stuff to take my whole channel down and get a 3-month punishment with no hangouts? That's what they're going to think. And they're going to get worried about it, and they're going to stop streaming me and stuff. Period. You cannot stream me. having a banana right now. Yeah. So I'm going to put the fear in the trolls, and at the same time, eliminating the hate, not having to listen to the hate, the cancer of trolls and stuff, their negative energy, psychic vampires. And I feel good about myself. I really do. I feel good about making this change. I feel better doing this. I don't want moderators or wrenches. People are going to watch me regardless. Whoever wants to watch, they'll watch me regardless of stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's a process that it's came to fruition, eliminating the hate on my channel. It's a 3-step process. Number 1, all comments on approval. Number 2, banning all the trolls. Number 3, turning off the user ratings. And now, number 4, turning off the side chat, because all it is a sea of trolls and hate. That's all it is. And number 4 is going to be the last process of eliminating the trolls, is to strike them for basically using my content, which is a copyright TOS violation. And that's how it's going to be. And I feel good about myself. I can make my content. I can do what I'm doing. Enjoy myself. And for those who really care about me and love me, they will support me at paypal.me/elvistravels. Period. Bottom line. And like I said, ask yourselves a question, trolls. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Are you willing to risk, getting a copyright strike violation, which is against terms of service, for streaming me? Is it really worth it? You're going to think in the back of your minds every day, man, I'm going to get a strike for streaming the king. And that's what's going to happen. So I'm glad. And I don't care if I have 70 people watching, if I had 210, I don't care. I'm going to compress it down. I'm going to reduce down like a reduction sauce, like you make a cherry reduction sauce for a pork tenderloin. I'm going to reduce the people down to a very small amount of people that watch me, and those who care about me, those who care to listen to what I have to say, and those who care to support me and stuff. I'm going to condense it down. I don't care if it's 5 people watching, 1 person watching. I could care less what the numbers are. I don't care. I care about the quality of people, not the quantity. And the quantity are the trolls. The quantity and the majority of humanity is evil. It's been proven here on YouTube. And to reduce them down to the good people, that's what I want to do. I don't care if there's 1 person watching me, but I refuse from this day on forward to engage with the trolls. Engaging with the trolls is like engaging with a terrorist. You can't deal with terrorists. You got to just take them out and stuff. And that's my thought process and my opinion here, to take the trolls out, and that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I did, and that's what I'm going to continue doing and stuff. And to clear my mind of all the negativity, all the hate that's been going on. I've rode the wave of YouTube. There's good people that gave. They donated on Super Chat. But now is the time to turn the side chat off, because I realize all it is just feeding the trolls. And I'm not going to feed the trolls.
Darling, if I marry you, will you keep me in Wilkins coffee?
Boy, will this be a soggy romance.
Howdy, stranger. I hear you don't drink Wilkins coffee.
Yeah, so what?
Now, are there any other strangers in town?
Because you want to feed the trolls, and I'm not going to feed the trolls. So I'm not going to go on your panel anymore. Because you're all about views and feeding the trolls, and I'm not. So that's it. And I feel good about myself with just taking this positive direction here. I really do. I feel good about myself. I can concentrate on what I'm going to say and my doing my content and being positive, and not pay attention to the hate and stuff. I'm going to just keep on doing what I'm doing, and just remain positive and remain productive and stuff. So this is the avenue that I'm going to pick and choose. I feel good about myself. I feel calm now. I feel relaxed, and I feel good about myself. I really do. I feel this is a positive change for me that I needed to make happen, and I made it happen today. I'm going to block all the trolls. I'm going to cut all them off on this YouTube channel. They're going to be forced to go on other channels and stuff, and be fed like a cancer on other channels and stuff. But they're not going to be fed on this channel. And Rosie, I love you, you're my friend, but the bottom line is that you feed the trolls and stuff. And from this day on forward, I will not feed the trolls. I will not feed the trolls. I will not acknowledge the trolls. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And I know you do, because you're all about numbers and stuff. And at this point, I don't care about numbers, because the numbers don't make a difference to me right now. It's the quality of people that watch me. It's the quality of people. It's love. Love is more important than a mass amount of numbers and a big crowd of people and stuff. So that's the way that I see it. That's the way that I feel. Having a mass amount of people watching you, and if those people don't really care about you or love you, what's the point of them watching you? That's what this troll energy is. And I've taken the step right now, and it took, I did this before, and it's taken a while, and I tell you what, I feel good about myself. I really do. Because I know one thing. The people that truly love me and care about me, they don't have to be on a side chat. They don't have to be on comments. They'll watch me regardless, and they will support me at paypal.me/elvistravels. Period. Those are the real people who love me and stuff that will come through. Not trolls donating a couple dollars here and there on the super chat to tick off trolls. That's not real people who love me and care about me. It's the people that contribute to me at paypal.me/elvistravels. Period. So I feel good about myself, taking this positive direction. So please, everybody, tell Rosie O'Kelly I'm not going to be coming on her panel anymore. This is it. I'm not hosting the trolls anymore on here. There will be no side chat. There will be no wrenches. There will be no moderators. I'm going to concentrate on myself. I'm going to concentrate on my rig. I'm going to concentrate on my content. I'm not concentrating on the people anymore. Because the people that really matter to me are the people who really care about me and love me. And if you care about me and love me, you'll contribute to me at paypal.me/ElvisTravels, period. And if you don't, then basically we have really no relationship left. I have nothing. There's no reason I should be communicating with people that don't care about me or love me. There's absolutely no reason. It's a waste of time. So that's the way that I see it and stuff. So those who care about me and love me, you can reach me at my email, marshallkhamou88@gmail.com. You can talk to me there. You can message me on my Facebook fan page, Camper Van Elvis, CAMPERVAN space Elvis, ELVIS, and you can contribute to me at paypal.me/ElvisTravels, where I can keep your whole contribution and get the breaks done on Elisa Marie, and not have to worry about YouTube on Super Chat taking 22-some-odd% out of your contribution, and eliminating the hate. And at the same time, all these troll channels are now going to be forced to stream me, because now the trolls don't have a voice on here anymore. I've shut the trolls down, and I feel 100% good about it. So I really do. I feel at peace right now. I feel calm. I feel happy. I feel positive. And this is absolutely perfect. And the reason I don't want to have moderators and wrenches, because a lot of moderators and wrenches abuse the power, and they ban people that I don't want them to get banned. So this is the new rules here from now on the channel. No more moderators and wrenches. There will be no side chat on Elvis Travels. Absolutely no side chat. I'm going to deliver my message. I'm going to continue to make content, but I will concentrate on what I have to say and concentrate on the content. I will not acknowledge the people if they don't acknowledge their king and show their love on paypal.me/ElvisTravels, period. I like it this way. I'm going to keep it this way, and I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing here. And if there's trolls out there that want to stream me, put me on their channel, host their panels and all that, they're taking a risk of receiving getting a copyright violation strike. And if they want to do that, then that's up to them and stuff, They're risking their channel, so that's up to them. But that's pretty much all I have to say here for today. I feel good, and I'm going to continue on with this positive energy. And that's pretty much all I got to say. I'm going to do probably a lot of stuff here. So I'm having a banana right now. Yeah. But the bottom line is that you feed the trolls and stuff. And from this day on forward, I will not feed the trolls. I will not feed the trolls. I will not acknowledge the trolls. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And I know you do, because you're all about numbers and stuff. And at this point, I don't care about numbers, because the numbers don't make a difference to me right now. It's the quality of people that watch me. It's the quality of people. It's love. Love is more important than a mass amount of numbers and a big crowd of people and stuff.
Okay, buddy, what do you think of Wilkins coffee?
I never tasted it.
Now, what do you think of Wilkins? Care for a cup of Wilkins coffee?
No, I don't like coffee.
This has been a public service.
This is it. I'm not hosting the trolls anymore on here. There will be no side chat. There will be no wrenches. There will be no moderators. I'm going to concentrate on myself. I'm going to concentrate on my rig. I'm going to concentrate on my content. I'm not concentrating on the people anymore. Because the people that really matter to me are the people who really care about me and love me. And if you care about me and love me, you'll contribute to me at paypal.me/ElvisTravels, period. And if you don't, then basically we have really no relationship left. I have nothing. There's no reason I should be communicating with people that don't care about me or love me. There's absolutely no reason. It's a waste of time. So that's the way that I see it and stuff. So those who care about me and love me, you can reach me at my email, marshallkhamou88@gmail.com. You can talk to me there. You can message me on my Facebook fan page, Camper Van Elvis, CAMPERVAN space Elvis, ELVIS, and you can contribute to me at paypal.me/ElvisTravels, where I can keep your whole contribution and get the breaks done on Elisa Marie, and not have to worry about YouTube on Super Chat taking 22-some-odd% out of your contribution, and eliminating the hate. And at the same time, all these troll channels are now going to be forced to stream me, because now the trolls don't have a voice on here anymore. I've shut the trolls down, and I feel 100% good about it. So I really do. I feel at peace right now. I feel calm. I feel happy. I feel positive. And this is absolutely perfect. And the reason I don't want to have moderators and wrenches, because a lot of moderators and wrenches abuse the power, and they ban people that I don't want them to get banned. So this is the new rules here from now on the channel. No more moderators and wrenches. There will be no side chat on Elvis Travels. Absolutely no side chat. I'm going to deliver my message. I'm going to continue to make content, but I will concentrate on what I have to say and concentrate on the content. I will not acknowledge the people if they don't acknowledge their king and show their love on paypal.me/ElvisTravels, period. I like it this way. I'm going to keep it this way, and I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing here. And if there are trolls out there that want to stream me, put me on their channel, host their panels and all that, they're taking a risk of receiving getting a copyright violation strike. And if they want to do that, then that's up to them and stuff, They're risking their channel, so that's up to them. But that's pretty much all I have to say here for today. I feel good, and I'm going to continue on with this positive energy. And that's pretty much all I got to say. I'm going to do probably a lot of...
You getting on the Wilkins coffee bandwagon?
Never.
No! You either go with Wilkins or you just don't go. If you don't drink Wilkins coffee, you're not all there.
Oh, that's a lot of...
In fact, without Wilkins coffee, you're nowhere.
So, that's the way that I see it and stuff. So, those who care about me and love me, you can reach me at my email, marshallkhamou88@gmail.com. You can talk to me there. You can message me on my Facebook fan page, Campervan Elvis, CAMPERVAN space Elvis, ELVIS. And you can contribute to me at paypal.me/ElvisTravels, where I can keep your whole contribution and get the breaks done on Lisa Marie, and not have to worry about YouTube on Super Chat taking 22-some-odd% out of your contribution, and eliminating the hate. And at the same time, all these troll channels are now going to be forced to stream me, because now the trolls don't have a voice on here anymore. I've shut the trolls down, and I feel 100% good about it. So I really do. I feel at peace right now. I feel calm. I feel happy. I feel positive. And this is absolutely perfect. And the reason I don't want to have moderators and wrenches, because a lot of moderators and wrenches abuse the power, and they ban people that I don't want them to get banned. So this is the new rules here from now on the channel. No more moderators and wrenches. There will be no side chat on Elvis Travels. Absolutely no side chat. I'm going to deliver my message. I'm going to continue to make content, but I will concentrate on what I have to say and concentrate on the content. I will not acknowledge the people if they don't acknowledge their king and show their love on paypal.me/Elvis Travels, period. I like it this way. I'm going to keep it this way, and I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing here. And if there are trolls out there that want to stream me, put me on their channel, host their panels and all that, they're taking a risk of receiving getting a copyright violation strike. And if they want to do that, then that's up to them and stuff, they're risking their channel, so that's up to them. But that's pretty much all I have to say here for today. I feel good, and I'm going to continue on with this positive energy. And that's pretty much all I got to say. I'm going to do probably a lot of stuff here, and I'm going to just concentrate on...
So, I'm having a banana right now. Yeah.
And remember, every comment that you put on my videos, don't waste your time trolling, because it's not going to go up. I got every comment on every video on approval. I have to approve it before it goes up. So don't waste your time trolling me on comments, because they're not going to go through. Don't waste your time giving me a thumbs down, because people aren't going to see it, because I've got user ratings off. And please, trolls, don't waste your time streaming me on your channels and leaving your stream up or streaming me live, because you're taking the chance of a copyright violation. So if you guys want to play that game, I can play that game too. And that's the way I see it. And those people who really love me and support me, they know that they can help me at paypal.me/Elvis Travels and help me pay for the Lisa Marie breaks. And that's the bottom line. The real people who love me will come through on PayPal. Period. Bottom line. If there's any real people out there left that love me and stuff. And that's it. That's all I have to say. That's how we're going to do this moving on forward. And, the funny thing is the trolls can't keep up with me, because I can come on live anytime. And it's going to be a full-time job for them to try to stream me and host this side chat of hate for the trolls. And they're going to have their hands full. They're going to have a full-time job now. So I feel good. It's like a breath of fresh air. Oh, I feel so good. No more trolls. I feel so relaxed. I love it. Oh, man, I love it. It feels so good. So anyways, have a good day, folks. I'll be back on later tonight, again, with no side chat. And I will be back later on tonight. May the peace of our Lord in heaven and His Son's name, Jesus Christ, be upon each and every one of you. And please show your love and support for your king at paypal.me/Elvis Travels. Have a wonderful afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. From the beautiful Sunshine State of Florida, as always, your king says farewell to each and every one of you from an undisclosed location.
Correctly with the correct amount.
And now for our feature presentation.
You watch the videos in full screen? Well, good. I always put that up there, don't I? Watch in full screen. Supposedly there's people that's got big 80, 90-inch TVs, and they all gather around the TV and watch my videos. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Masterpieces, Reese's Pieces, head pieces, neck pieces, hair pieces, Reese's Pieces, eye pieces, nose pieces, mouth pieces, Reese's Pieces, 3 pieces, 2 pieces, 1 pieces, Reese's Pieces, time pieces, center pieces, mantle pieces, Reese's Pieces, chess pieces, gold pieces, silver pieces, Reese's Pieces, the famous flavor of Reese's peanut butter in a fun candy shell. You'll love them to pieces.
You betcha I'm eating Reese's again.
Well, it could come to pass if these elite families make it come to pass, but it's not going to come to pass any other way. So the thing you need to be reading is George Washington's prophecy. That's what you need to be reading, not the book of Revelations.
It has happened. It has happened. What did I say? I pointed my finger into the camera and I said, Twitter, you're next.
Watch out. I warned you. You're next. The gods that I believe in are real. How many more examples do you need before it sinks in up here that the gods I believe in are the real deal? That they don't like being considered a human being. They don't like being named a human name. They want to be who they are, which are gods, which are non-corporeal, ethereal beings. Okay? And it's gods plural, not gods singular. That's offensive to them. And they are moving in the earth. Well, Bon, if they don't have a name, what do we call them? I don't know. Von Helton's gods? Just call them the gods of Von Helton. Von Helton's gods. Keep in mind, I am not left-hand path, okay? For those of you that might be wondering. Yeah, no. No. Not at all. Alright, anyways.
There you go. I still haven't went out and got my Obama phone yet. Anybody else went out and got theirs yet? I haven't got mine.
If you're from Germany, then, I feel sorry for you, but, you're from Germany and everything, and if that's where you're from, you're not, then, discount this part of the video. But I think I can prove that you're a member of the Ku Klux Klan. I also believe I can prove that you are a neo-Nazi and that you only like white people. You hate black people with a passion. You hate Jewish people, Latino people, and anyone who is not like you.
The only difference is that Mr. Mo is aware that he is a comedian.
Give them all the paperwork. They give me a docket number, and they tell me when to be there for court. I'll have my Sunday best on and my briefcase, and I'll be there with bells on, as they say. Understand one thing, and this is what the lady at the office told me. I will be considered an attorney, just like any other attorney. I will have the power and the rights thereto, and you will respect me, or the bailiff will take you away. Is that clear? Just in case you motherfuckers decide you're going to take a trip down here and sit in the fucking audience, just understand that I will be a real, legitimate officer of the court. And if you come down there and start a bunch of shit, the bailiff will see to it you get a nice little room off to yourself. Right? Because this is not a joke. This is real. And Kenny, you have said in the past, oh, the internet is my turf. Well, you know what, motherfucker? The courtroom is my turf. And you're going to find out just how much of a badass I really am. And it's going to be fun watching you squirm. I'm sorry. I have to admit it. It will be. It'll be a whole lot of fun. Because you'll be on my turf then. And I will be. Listen to what the lady of the court said. I will have the whole power of the court behind me. I will be a legitimate officer of the court. Just like any other attorney, she said. No different.
What's that? This machine convinces people that Wilkins coffee is great. Impossible. Oh, I want convinced. Give me a close shave. Do you drink Wilkins coffee? Never. My friend, this is going to be the closest shave you've ever had. How about a cup of Wilkins coffee? No, let me have brand X. Okay. Ooh, that's smart.
Thug life. Thug life, huh? I mean, we got albums now. We got jewelry now. We got, I mean, the word is permeated out there all over the place, and just about everything you can think of. Thug life, thug life, thug life. Well, what is thug life, and what is it going to get for you? Not much. Not much. As I sit here and eat my beef tips. I know it's not from a can. Thug life, man. Let's get into it. Say, Bon, there you go, bringing Muslims into this shit again. No. Now, think about this. Some circles consider Lebanon the landing pad. What are you talking about, Bon? Lebanon, folks, has huge 150,000-ton blocks. Massive, massive blocks. And they're all sitting side by side by side by side to make a nice, flat landing pad. Literally. a literal landing pad, so massive, so huge, that it could be nothing but a landing pad for a spacecraft. It could be nothing but. Google that shit if you don't believe me. I'll try to get you a link, but if I can't, then just Google. Great Scott, what in the hell happened to the weather? The weather has went absolutely fucking berserk. You know, the National Weather Service is issuing warnings all over the place. It is 11:57, Friday, January the 22nd. And, of course, I documented the freakish weather for everybody to see. So, let's get into it. Now, is this going to be close to the blizzard of 77, 78? No way in hell. No way in hell. The blizzard of 77 and 78, the whole damn country was knocked out. So no. But, you know, is it pretty bad? Yeah, they're expecting feet. Not inches, feet. So... And even now, after I took my initial recording, it's coming down even harder. You know, so I mean, it's crazy. Why couldn't we have got this shit during Christmas? Why? Why does the snow seem to keep getting later and later and later? What's up with that? I don't understand. I don't understand why that is. Come on, Ego T. You can do better than that. There we go. That's a little better. But yeah. Nasty, nasty shit. Let's take a look at it. Boom. Well, folks, it's January. And once again, our first major snow turns out to be a fucking whiteout. This was one of those times when I was hoping that the weatherman was wrong, but sure enough, a whiteout. As you can see, you can barely see the house, and it ain't the house next across the street, and it ain't that far away, and you can barely see the damn thing. An actual, literal whiteout. If you look down there, it all just turns solid white. So yeah, nasty. And cold. It's only 20 degrees out. So not only do we get a shit ton of snow, but we get the cold to go with it. So 1-2 punch. But as you can see, there ain't shit moving on the road. Hell, you can't even find the damn road. You know, the road is blended in with the landscape, which is kind of dangerous for our road because we've got a creek running next to it. You could end up in the creek if you ain't careful. But sure enough, oh, that black shit, that's dirt on my window. I'm not going out in that shit. Fuck that. Why go out there if I ain't got to, right, guys? But yeah, an actual literal whiteout. And crazy. Haven't had a whiteout in a long time, but for real, definitely got one. Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. Let's see. I got all the lights off and shit. Let's see here. Friday, January the 22nd. Ignore the temperature, because that sure as hell ain't right. The temperature you have to have the internet for. But it is Friday, January the 22nd at 11:11 in the morning. Almost noontime. But yeah, a literal whiteout. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. And, you know, luckily for me, though, I had the foresight to get a bunch of stuff in anticipation of this. You know, obviously as the preeminent prepper, I don't want to be caught with my pants down. I've got ramen noodles, I got some MREs here around here some damn where. I ain't got many of them left, but I got some. I got some ramen noodles, I've got mini corn dogs, I've got all kinds of crazy shit. But I got enough for us to hang in there until this shit goes away. Even if it doesn't go away until next month sometime, I'm still good to go. So, but yeah, an actual literal whiteout. Who'd have thunk it? The one time when I was hoping the weatherman would be wrong, and he's not wrong, not at all. And it's like, holy shit, where's the road? Man, there ain't no road, not no more. Road's gone. So. Yeah, just thought I'd share. This may end up being historic, because they're saying we could see several feet, not inches, feet of snow.
What do I do with this information, man? Seriously, what do I do? Only 2 lines? Only 3 lines? What do I do with this information, man? And by the way, you did not have to tell me. I could tell you were on the junk. Alright?
What do I think about Kyrie Irving thinking that the Earth is flat? Well, first of all, I'm going to have to Google who Kyrie Irving is because I do not know. And once I know who Kyrie Irving is, then we can go from there. Right? Ah, Kyrie Irving and LeBron James says flat Earth is okay. Let me say that again. This is a top story. I'm looking at a top story here on Google. Kyrie Irving and LeBron James says the flat Earth is okay. So now there you have breaking news too, as a matter of fact, just 8 hours ago. Just 8 hours ago, literally. From ESPN, Bleacher Report, and CBS Sports. CBS Sports was 6 hours ago, Bleacher Report was 8 hours ago, and ESPN was 18 hours ago. Kyrie Irving and LeBron James says that flat Earth is okay. So, welcome aboard, guys. You know, what else can I say? You know, welcome aboard. Now, why would somebody believe that the Earth is flat? Probably because I got 2 eyes in my head. Would be my thing. Folks, this is an experiment that you can do right now. Get to an object that will spin on the table. That you can spin, and it'll sit there and spin on the table. It doesn't matter what it is. A spinning top, coin, whatever. Just get something that'll spin on the table, right? And then get you some water, which I'm using soda, but it's water, and pour the water on the object while it's spinning. All right? Pour the water on the object while it's spinning. What happens to the water? Oh, it goes flying away, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, now, let's expand that little experiment out to a big experiment, planet Earth, which is supposedly spinning on its axis hundreds of thousands of miles an hour. What's going to happen to all that water? It's supposed to fly away. Should fly away. Gravity be damned. Was gravity in effect when you poured the water on the spinning top? Yeah. But yet what happened? The water defied the gravity and left the spinning object, didn't it? Yeah. Well, what do you think it's going to do on an Earth that's spinning hundreds of thousands of miles an hour? It's going to fly away. It's not going to stick. It's going to go the opposite direction. Like I said, you can do this at home. Get this spinning top or something that spins on your desk, pour water on some bit, see where the water goes. It's going to go flying. It's not going to stick to it. It's not going to stick to it. It's going to fly away. And so it would on an Earth that's spinning on its axis hundreds of thousands of miles an hour. It's going to fly away. Gravity be damned. Was gravity in effect when you poured the water on the spinning top? Of course it was. Well, why didn't the gravity get the water to hold on to the spinning top? I'll tell you why. Because gravity, number one, is nothing but a theory anyway, but we'll get into that later. But the point is that you're fighting against centrifugal forces and shit. And the natural inclination of centrifugal force is to repel shit. Okay? Not draw it in, but to repel it. Alright? Gravity keeps it on the Earth, the mass of the planet. No, it does not. No gravity is below the coin. Oh my God. There ain't no gravity below the coin? Are you an idiot? Gravity is supposedly all around me, moron. What do you mean ain't no gravity? Gravity's all around me, supposedly. Gravity's a joke, though, anyway, but, you know. Like I said, man, it's actually more akin to electromagnetism than it... Whoa, hello! Almost killed my pop. That would have been bad. But yeah, anybody can do this. Just get a spinning top or something that spins, then pour water on and see what happens to the water. It goes flying away, then. Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. Then again, like I said, you've got Lake Erie, which is a very long, narrow lake. Starting over here, corner of Ohio, going all the way across the top of Ohio, just about it. All right, very long, very narrow lake, miles and miles long. You can take a telescope and set it on the west side of Lake Erie, and you can look over to the east side of Lake Erie, and it's flat as a fucking pancake. Miles and miles and miles. Flat as a pancake. No way should it be flat if we're on a spinning globe. No way. Because you'd have to account for the temperature. Right? The Lake Erie's flat as a pancake. That water, all flat as a pancake.
Here we are again, folks. I am not claiming this to be proof of anything. Okay? Other than, I'm not afraid to show you mine. Why is NASA so afraid to show us theirs? So it was a few days ago when I just, according to the Globagandas, did my little spinning ball trick. All this was to show an object with a rim velocity of 100 miles an hour. And what happens? I just decided to turn it to the max 3,000 RPMs this drill is supposed to go and see what happens. This ball's made of rubber. I'm not saying it's made of the same mass or materials as Earth. Obviously, it's going to flex easier. What I'm saying is something going 10 times faster at its rim velocity, where the destructive forces over billions of years, after being hit by other planets and asteroids, constantly having earthquakes, but this perpetual, inertia created momentum is never disturbed. All I'm doing is just science. I'm going to show you the results again. We'll see if the hot glue fails today. Forgive me, I'm going to stand back a little bit. It was pretty scary the other day, I'm not going to lie, when I cranked it up. But let's just see what happens, okay? And this is just repeating results. That's all I'm doing. And wondering why NASA won't show us our oblate spheroid live spinning. What are they so afraid of? Everybody ready? Here we go. All I'm showing is a rubber ball with a rim velocity of 100 miles an hour, easily turning into an oblate spheroid in seconds. Again, I'm just wondering why NASA won't show us theirs. NASA, haven't you ever played You Show Me Yours, I'll Show You Mine?
In a 40-mile-an-hour gale, the center span weaves like a ribbon in a swinging twist that you wouldn't believe possible unless you could see it as you do now.
So, I'm having a banana right now. Yeah. Mmm.
We're back. Hey, it seemed like we had a little bit of a glitch there. It looked like the gods were trying to shut us down again. Curses you, Von Helton.
So, I'm having a banana right now. Yeah. Mmm.
Kids are treated like kings and queens. In fact, they're treated like kings and queens so damn much, I think they become spoiled.
I think I might actually have to rein that shit in because they've been treated so good. You know who eats the bologna sandwiches and the hot dogs? That's me. In fact, I got a bit. Somebody actually commented on the fact that I was sitting there eating hot dogs. What are my kids eating? Fredo, fettuccine, pheasant under glass, beef tips. I'm sitting here eating bologna sandwiches and hot dogs. My kids are eating like kings. Why? Because I care about my kids. Alrighty, folks. Before we get started, I'm going to show you the only fish dinner that I've ever seen that's microwavable. I have not seen another one. There is a fish sandwich that's microwavable, but fish dinners, that's the only one I'm aware of. It's made by Schwann's and is absolutely delicious. And I will be consuming it as we go along here, but obviously the fish dinner is not what I'm here to talk about. The only fish dinner that I've ever seen that's microwavable. I have not seen another one. There is a fish sandwich that's microwavable, but fish dinners, that's the only one I'm aware of. It's made by Schwann's. Who is stinky? What are you talking about? Who is stinky? Who is stinky? Who is stinky? Somebody tell me, who is stinky? 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 On the lighter side, there seems to be a movement going on by women to free the nipples. No, I'm not kidding. It's literally called that. Free the nipples.
So you didn't make the ones of that like blonde naked chick, right?
Well, okay. There are mods out there that you can have women without clothing, and then you buy the clothing, or you make the clothing and put it on them. All right, but that's normal. I mean, that's no big deal. You know, it's not like it's some kind of risque thing or something, because it's not. It's just, you know, you obviously you're going to start out with your follower not having any clothes, because you need to go buy them or you need to craft them, and then you craft them and put them on there, and then they got their armor, and then they're ready to go, and then you do that for the weapons. And then
is the boob animation in that game really good?
It's all right. It's mediocre.
Areola variation in the
there is now. There is now. There's mods out there that actually allow women to be real women in the game.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Optional pubic hair and the whole thing.
And the whole thing. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Women are actually women now instead of mannequins or targets.
Do you design guys' wieners and stuff on that game?
No. I have nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
What the?
I don't have any pubic hair. Well, I was curious because it wasn't that long ago you were asking for like a mod on Skyrim 2 about horses' vaginas, which I found was kind of odd.
Well, that's because the guy that was putting it out there was going to do some updates, and I wanted the updates for it. But
well, why do you want an update for a horse vagina? Just out of curiosity. No, I'm not accusing you of that. I'm just saying, like, just out of curiosity, like, why would you care about a mod for horse vaginas in a video game?
Because we were going to put female horses in the game, dude. Okay, relax. Okay, it's not.
Why do they need vaginas on them? Why can't they just be generic?
Okay, I hate to tell you this, but there really isn't anything weird or creepy or anything about it. We're just trying to make the game more real. That's all there is to it. It has nothing to do with being creepy or weird.
Well, horse vaginas in a video game is pretty weird. I'm not saying that you're into it. I'm just saying it is a weird request. You'd have to admit, if you just like saw it and was like,
well,
what?
you got to understand that why we're doing it, though. Okay, we're doing it to make the game more weird. All right, and that's all there is to it.
More real than horse vaginas?
There's nothing weird or creepy or crazy about it. We're just.
I will point out it was a weird coincidence, though, that your character at the time was a centaur.
No, my character has never been a centaur.
Yeah, you had a character that had a horse bottom, and then you were asking for horse vagina.
Well, I'm curious.
Okay, fair enough.
Are assholes taken into consideration?
No, we haven't gone that far. That's. However, there is a defecation mod if you're into that shit.
Well, if you're trying to make it all realistic, there get some attention too.
There is a defecation mod if that's what you're into. It's out there. You can go down.
I don't play the game, but I'm just curious.
Well, I mean, you kind of intimated that you're into that sort of thing. So
No. I play games, but I don't do mods. So nature at all.
You're denying yourself if you don't do mods, man, because mods are.
Well, I prefer real women.
There's literally a mod out there for anything you can possibly imagine, man.
Do you still play Star Citizen, Vaughn? Because I know you're heavy into that, but you lost it.
Still play Star Citizen? I am getting ready to go there right now and test out these new video cards.
I may have to try Star Citizen.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think you were doing mods in that too, because I remember you asking for a mod for to have sex with alien fish women or something like that.
Yes, I am actually. I'm wanting to put adult content. The adult content would only be on the private servers, so it would not be on the public servers at all. You would have to log into my private server to get to the adult content, and you have to be 21 or older. So
you got more than one video card? What'd you get?
Yes, I have more than one video card. I've got dual monitors, dude.
See if you run SLI or Crossfire.
I've got dual monetize.
What kind of cards did you get?
GTX 950s.
Okay.
And 32 gigs of RAM and a FX CPU and a brand new motherboard. So I made a major upgrade. I needed it.
You got them running in Crossfire?
You'll be able to see those horse vaginas frames for seconds. That's nice.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But no, there's a mod out there for anything that's...
A dog humping my fucking leg has absolutely nothing to do with homosexuality, you idiot. That dog humps my leg because it is trying to show dominance, or it's horny as fuck, one or the other. But it does not grasp the concept of homosexuality. It is not humping my leg because I'm another male of the species, you idiot. It's humping my leg because either it is sexually active or it's trying to show dominance. So when I grab the dog by the neck and pin him to the fucking ground, he immediately realizes, hey, I'm not the dominant animal in this pack. And you know what? The humping of the leg stops. Wow, what a fucking concept that is.
And I was told to put them to parchment in a scroll and to literally be an elder scroll that can be used to fight against demonic and evil forces. And that's what I'm doing. And I've already tested, and understand it's not the scroll, okay, it's the words. But they wanted me to make a somewhat nice, now I am certainly, I've never made one of these before, okay? And to me it looks like shit, but the gods love it. So, it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, many Wiccans will tell you and pagans will tell you that it doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have to be, so-so. In fact, the more raw looking, quote-unquote, that it looks, the better. Wiccans will tell you especially
you know, you don't want this big fancy staff, because if you have a big fancy staff, chances are you probably ain't the real deal any damn way. Because most Wiccans and sorcerers and whatnot will tell you, no, you want a staff that's rough looking, you want a staff that looks like it was made by a 3-year-old. Basically. Alright, and believe me, this damn scroll looks like it was written by a 3-year-old, okay? Because I haven't used quill pens since I was 5 years old.
As for the garb I'm wearing here, there's a reason I'm wearing it, because the trolls and haters were under the impression that my daughter's magical cape was mine. All right. And I basically trolled the trolls. And even one of their own said that I was trolling them. He said, no, don't fall for it, don't fall for it. He's trolling you, he's trolling you. Yes, I was. Any moron could have seen that that was for my daughter. It's too damn small. It was for my daughter. But, you know, keeping up appearances, I just let it ride, you know, to see what would happen. And sure enough, man, they bought it hook, line, and sinker. So, but no, this is my robe, obviously. Okay? Yeah, I'm not going to wear something that is like 10 sizes too small. I mean, come on. It was obvious it was for my daughter. Any moron could have figured out that that was for my daughter. But see, these trolls, they hate me so much, and they despise me so much that they actually believe that that was mine. Now, it was mine in the sense that I'd bought it, but I conveniently left out the fact that I'd bought it for my daughter. Because I figured, you know, common sense people with a brain would be like, well, now it's too small for him, so he's obviously wearing it in honor of his daughter, right? No, not according to the trolls. No, by God, that was mine. It didn't belong to my oldest daughter at all. No, it had to be mine. Now, it's sitting over there, by the way. That's my daughter's, man. It's for Halloween, you fucks. I mean, nobody could put 2 and 2 together and figure out that Halloween was coming? I guess not. Now, you know, one could argue whether this is for Halloween or if this is for real, but one thing's for sure. Let me see your fucking heads! I could do that now, see, because I got the robe, you know. Remember Ozzy Osbourne on stage? He'd come out with a robe and he would raise his hands in the air. Let me see your fucking heads! Remember Ozzy doing that shit all the time? Yeah. So I could do that now, man. I could do that shit.
Won't do it. I will not do it at the office. I will not. I can tell you right now, I've been through that rehab, and freebasing no longer part of my life.
This message brought to you by the Redstone Drug Rehabilitation Center, reminding you to just say nope to dope.